Auzu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Dear viewers, Salamun alaikum. Welcome to the series What It Means to Be a Husseini, and my topic is the moral responsibility of influencers and public figures. Imagine standing before thousands of people. Every word you speak is heard. Every action you take is noticed. Every decision you make is influenced by someone. Now, imagine being asked, will you use that influence for truth or for yourself? This is not a modern day question. It's the very question that defined Karbala in 61 Hijri. In every age, there are people whose voices carry weight. Leaders, scholars, speakers, writers, celebrities, public figures, and influencers, all inclusive. People listen to them, people trust them, people follow them, and with influence comes responsibility. Abba Abdullah al Hussein salam, taught us that influence is not a privilege, it is an amana, a trust from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. At Karbala, many people knew the truth. They knew who Imam Hussein was, they knew whose grandson he was, they knew the values he stood for. Yet, many preferred to remain silent. Some feared losing their status, some feared losing their position, some feared losing the approval of those in power. Their silence became part of the tragedy. Imam Hussein chose a different path. He stood up when silence was easier. He spoke when speaking carried consequences. He sacrificed when compromise seemed more comfortable. And through that sacrifice, he taught humanity that truth must never be traded for popularity. Today, we live in a world driven by visibility. A single tweet can reach thousands. A YouTube reel can influence millions. An Instagram post can shape opinions across continents. The question is no longer whether we have influence, the question is how we use it. As Husseinis, we must ask ourselves, do our words bring people closer to truth or move them further away? Do we promote values or merely seek attention? Do we speak with integrity even when it is unpopular? Or do we say things that people want so that we may get the approval? Being a Husseini means understanding that influence is not measured by followers, it's measured by responsibility. A person with 10 million followers can misuse influence, while a person with just 10 followers can use influence for good. The number is not what matters, the intention does. Imam Hussein's message reminds us that leadership begins with accountability. Before asking who is watching us, we must remember that Allah is watching us. Before worrying about public opinion, we must consider divine accountability. Every post, every speech, every endorsement, every public action, they all leave an impact. And every impact carries consequences. This responsibility extends beyond famous personalities. Each one of us influences someone, be it our children, our family, our friends, our colleagues, or even our communities. Whether our audience is large or small, we all have the power to shape hearts and minds. This is why being a Husseini is not only about mourning Karbala, it's about embodying its lessons. It's about standing for truth when it is difficult. It's about promoting goodness when it is unfashionable. And it's about refusing to sacrifice principles for popularity. Even after 1400 years, the world still remembers Imam Hussein alayhi salam, not because he had power, not because he had wealth, not because he had numbers. The world remembers him because he chose truth over everything else. As Hussainis, it is our responsibility to use whatever influence we have, big or small, not to elevate ourselves, but to elevate the truth. Because in the end, people may remember our words, but Allah will judge how we use them. And a true Husseini never forgets this responsibility. So remember, every voice carries influence, every influence carries responsibility, and every Husseini carries the legacy of truth. Labbaik Ya Hussein. Thank you very much. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.